Easy guys, just got a few trading setups here. We're going to discuss them and we're actually going to execute. So first of all, you've got gold in a downtrend on high time frames. As you can see, take a look at the daily real quick. Price is creating lower highs, lower lows, etc. Right? So we've now come down, we've formed this new lower high, and then we broke down. Pulled back today, and to be specific, if you look closely, we broke through this level here that was previous support, and we've come up, retested it as resistance, closed back under to then for short continuations. So this one is enterable. Preferably needs stop loss, above this box, but this is a setup that's available. It's kind of already started moving. So next up, we've also got NZD USD sells. So similar scenario. It's a pair that's against the dollar, so it's dollar strength that's ultimately driving. This is the dollar chart, as you can see, recent uptrend. Price is geared up to go long again, and as you can see, the candles, you can start to see more momentum coming back into the market. So, with that being said, you can short pairs like the pound against the dollar, the NZD against the dollar, the euro against the dollar. You can short them all. So NZD is the one that is kind of at the best entry right now. This was previous support that you can see prices broke under, and the candles have failed to actually break back above. At first, I was expecting some sort of retracement back up here, but we broke down. We ended up breaking down, and we've retested these candles, and we can't get through. We're trying to break through. Price is rejecting, closing below, adding confluence for sell continuations. So that is one we are going to enter. And when the NZD USD shorts, for example, so say this market continues going down, right? Well, when that happens, you can buy euro against the NZD, because the like crosses like this, when you've got NZD weakness, because to like put it into perspective, you've got NZD USD. If you notice how NZD is the first currency and then USD, right? And NZD is shorting. Well, on this opposite end, the NZD is the second currency. So it's actually euro against the NZD. So like when you've got a weak New Zealand dollar, you can actually buy pairs like euro NZD and AUD NZD and even GBP NZD. Because you've got the NZD weakness, which is selling off, but pairs like euro against the NZD, you can actually buy, and you can see here this beautiful setup that's formed on euro NZD, which coincides with NZD USD. This one's about to roll over, and this one is about to buy up and trade into 1.80. This is a pretty beautiful long move that's actually lining up right here, and you can see we broke above this previous level that was set. We broke above it. What happens after that? More often than not, we come back down to retest it, and that is what's happened to an absolute T. We've come back down, retested this previous level of resistance that we broke, and we're now retesting it as support for buy continuations. So this is a pretty pucker, very clean setup, to be fair. Stop loss below the level, 50 pips will do. 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade just to even retest the recent high we made. But being as it's in an uptrend, we can actually expect price to actually go and create a new high. So that is a pretty decent high risk to reward and also high probability trade setup right there. And yeah, similar setup with NZD. You could trade them together. Say your entry was there. Stop loss around 40 pips, I'd say, and then boom, you got a 3-to-1 risk to reward down at 60, pretty much. So that is a potential target for there. And with gold, at the minimum, you've got a retest of this most recent low here, which is like 2003. The risk to reward, I mean, from where it is right now, it's not that great because technically you need it above this box. I know we wicked up here, but a stop loss just above the box would be fine, 60 pips. So the risk to reward isn't there from that level. But being as it is in a downtrend, and all we've done, look, is just create new lower lows, right? So you can also suggest that this market is in fact going to create a new low. So if you just bumped it to here, look, there's your 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio to actually break this low and go and form a new lower low. So the risk to reward is kind of there on that one. Yeah, so there are a few setups, 3 setups, pretty high probability. And you've also got CAD CHF, which has caught my interest. So we had some really nice fucking sells from this level. We actually retested, if I just get rid of this level. So daily chart, downtrend on the daily. As you can see, we're clearly in a downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows, etc. We've come back up to test the most recent lower high that was set within the market. It was like spiked up, retested this, blatantly rejected it, clearly rejected it. And we just had this massive, beautiful sell yesterday. Because it was quite high volume sell, it's quite a normal thing. If you have like, they say that the bigger the move, like say the like stronger the move, the stronger the retracement. So this was a power move, boom, and then what have we done? We've also had a strong pullback today. And when price pulls back, you can actually enter at these pullbacks. So we've come back, this is the 4-hourly chart now, and we've come back and actually retested this level that was broke when price broke through. We've come back up, retested this level here. This one is actually available for shorts also. You can have a very, very, very small stop loss on this one and a fucking huge risk to reward ratio. So that is a pretty mad, pretty lit setup. To be fair, that's just an idea. It might break above this level and come back up and retest this, but that is also another setup that's kind of available. Yen pairs. We've also got some yen pair setups. Really, we've got this GBP JPY. I think if you look at the Euro JPY, it's kind of giving it a bit better because the daily chart. Look at what we've done. Like, turn bullish, right? But if you look closely, it's just been a rinse and repeat on Euro JPY. So look, we broke above here, broke above, come back down, retested this level that we broke. That candle closed above this level beautifully. You could have took the trade right there, bang, beautiful. And then we've pulled back again. We've pulled back again, retested this level now that we've just broke above, again, identical, come back down, retested perfectly. Then what have we done? Bang, continuation. Again, yet again. So now, what is price doing? What has price done again? It's actually broke above. And what are we doing now? We are retesting this most recent high that was broke for long continuation. So this is pretty like simple stuff, really. Decent amount of pips to catch, uptrend. We haven't even hit the high yet on the weekly. We've kind of got this level to actually reach, which is 300 odd pips from here. So that is also a pretty decent fucking setup right there. That's actually forming. So yeah, there's fucking setups everywhere, man. So many setups available. And because the JPY crosses tend to move together, so you could pretty much take your pick, like whatever pair is giving the best kind of entry, you can enter. Like UJ's giving it, UCJPY is clearly giving it, and GJ is also giving it. The difference is with GJ, if you go back to the daily, we haven't actually like retested the levels properly. We did here. You can see we broke this level, retested it perfectly, broke this level, boom, retested it perfectly here. Two little nice candles, bang. But here we didn't. I mean, if you look here, we didn't actually properly retest this level here before we continued. And we haven't properly retested it. This recent one that we broke also. But we have kind of formed support at the 1875 level pretty much. And they all tend to move together. So it's like GJ doesn't have to necessarily come back down to retest this level. Because they move together, if you kind of spot one that's about to blow and like about to move, they're all gonna move basically. I mean, not all the time. Like sometimes you'll get like right now the USD JPY looks strongest out them all because right now the US dollar is actually stronger than currencies like the pound and stuff. So therefore the USD is actually stronger against the yen, hence why it's got a better looking buy candles compared to like GBP JPY, which hasn't, it's still got the bearish candle. But yeah, they all tend to move together. So that's quite key point to note, really. Yeah, man. A lot of setups. See how this shit plays out, man. All right.